Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and in celebration of Knife Festival, Olight has a sale coming up, and I thought I would highlight one of their knives for this. This is the Freeze 4, a rather unique take on an interchangeable blade knife. Now this is the Freeze 2 in aluminum and black 154 cm steel. Here's another Freeze 2 with carbon fiber and more of a satiny finish on the blade. The Freeze 3 is actually a kind of a modified cleaver design that uses a Damascus steel. And it comes in either a solid G10 in green, or you can get this blue and black version, which is kind of exploring the intersections of G10. But take a look at this. This is the Freeze 4. Now the Freeze line seems to be almost an orbit for unique or experimental designs. So this one here has interchangeable blades. And it comes with two at the moment. These two. One is a kind of a more conventional drop point, and the other is a Tonto blade. Both of these are in 154 cm. Both are plenty thick. And then this design is a pretty much rock solid lockup. Some of the earlier or other interchangeable blade designs either use like almost a disposable scalpel blade for gutting animals, so it doesn't have to be super strong. Or it was a marginal mechanism where they aligned the interchangeability with the pivot of the knife blade rather than building a housing for it that you could lock that knife blade into. The way this one works, you can see the large hook at the bottom. This drops in right here. These two screws hold the mechanism together. All the working part is with this thumb stud. So once that's centered, this lines up. When it's lined up, now the thumb stud can be screwed down with a T6 Torx, and when it's screwed down, the actual lockup mechanism is rock solid. Because what's going on here is this actually has a tapered mechanism on the inside that locks down on the blade. So like other designs where there is kind of a breakdown or an interchangeability, such as the Ruger breakdown or takedown, it actually has the ability to snug back up even over time. So let's take a closer look at it. I'm going to take it all the way out. You don't actually have to have it come all the way out in order to interchange the blades. But if we look at this, you can see the top of the blade is actually, or the top of that is actually visible. You can see it move there. So let's say I want to put a different blade in. I'll go to the Tonto here, line it up on that bottom hook, run it up, and you can see there's that little touch of blade. As soon as I put this first kind of tapered screw into the housing there, if I even push on it, with my thumb, line that up again, right there, it's rock solid. And all I have to do is screw this down. If you're only going to use one blade or hold the blade for a long time, I'd actually recommend some Loctite. There it is, rock solid, classic, beautiful flipper design. Giant billboard free titanium scales. Means if you also want to build something, you certainly could. Laser etch, I don't know. It uses a real solid lockup frame lock here, and you can see it has a stainless steel insert right there, which allows a good mixed metal lockup right onto that integrated blade holder right there. Silky smooth, lightning fast. Only one position here for the pocket clip. Again, titanium. This really locks it in tight right there, the way this works. So if you drop it down on your jeans or whatever, you're going to feel a nice snug grip there. Two standouts on the end, a lanyard hole right here in this insert on the back. Extra strength, very strong. You can see as I squeeze it, very little deformation, super strong housing. Anyway, there it is. The Oknife Freeze 4 with a dual 154 cm blades. I hope they come out with some other options for this. That's a unique design, and I'd like to see them go further with it. And with that, Doc out.